acquired. New target acquired. Damage. Small pulse laser destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Well, it looks like they have a sniper too.
Make sure destroy one.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Center torso critical damage. Right torso critical damage. Right arm destroyed. Right leg critical damage.
There's an SRM-6
SRM destroyed.
down there.
Left leg critical damage. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Right torso destroyed. Left arm destroyed. Small pulse laser destroyed.
Knew that was going to happen, but our team was getting worked. Had to try something. Guess I could have run that a little bit better.
Airstrike online.
Oh, you're AFK. Fucking nice.
Yeah, he's freaking up on their roof like...
Dude, we've got an AFKer back there, right off the bat, but we dropped the game. It was a good try, though. Oh, when did that happen? Look at that. From 5 to 4. What a mistake they made. I am definitely not a tier 4 pilot. But hey, it can only make me better, right? That might explain why it's been a little slower in matchmaking. Let's see if I can get my double out of the way with this one. That was fun killing those 2 assaults. I'm a ×3, so maybe I can keep it out of the manifold. It's going to be one of these 2, guaranteed. They always pick this. I'm going to pick this one in Conquest. HPG manifold for the 3rd time in a row. Hey dog, heard you like HPG manifold, so I'm going to give you some HPG manifold with your HPG manifold. Yeah. Some people really like their HPG manifold. Is this a tier 4 thing? 30 times in a row. I haven't picked it once. I'll have ×4 next time. See if we can get something else. And then there's some great light players that could probably rock on this map. I'm not one of them. But to be fair, there's no map that I rock on with a light, so. That being said, there are certain maps I prefer when running this mech. Now last game, took out 2 assaults with this very mech, so on this very map. We still lost the game though.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Let's get him.
Sensitivity a bit. There you go. Let's follow this guy around. Well, you know they're coming in over here. So maybe if I can light a few up before.
Target acquired.
Hope I don't get freaking...
New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
If I can come up behind either of these.
Someone throw some missiles with Orion out.
Heat level critical. Left flag critical damage. UAV activated. Center torso critical damage. Left
Bad
torso critical damage.
Fuck.
Override engaged.
And... yeah, that was a dumb fucking move. I should have just stayed with that one. Fuck. Yeah, I did a ton of damage to him, but should have just stuck with him and finished him off. And that's pretty lame. It's my narc tag mech. Yep. Don't have anything else here because I can figure out what I'm going to spend my GXP on. I need something working. Let's try Canyon. Fuck, skirmish. And we got it. Didn't really want Conquest on this one. Pugs, it never works well when one splits up. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Conquest on with pugs just because of how they all split up.
Hello, everybody.
Right.
Hey all, I'm running a light mech with tag and narc, so please tell me we have a missile boat or two in this group.
Yes, you have.
Awesome, so I'll be
Reactor
lighting you guys up.
online.
My ECM, I try to get around
Sensors
behind them,
online. Weapons
and I'll light them up for you.
online. All systems
Thank you
nominal.
very much. Alpha's in C for C5.
Target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Okay, Alpha's narked.
New target acquired.
Golf is narked.
New target acquired.
Hotel is narked.
New target
And for the hell of it,
acquired.
E is narked. Oh yeah, you're pissing them off. They are all running. I'm about to drop a UAV over them, so get ready for a lot of light ups.
New target
Alpha,
acquired.
the Spirit Bear is hidden. I'm going to light him up. He's by himself.
C5 is where they're all at, gentlemen. Well, most of them.
UAV activated. Fuel at 25%. New target
Delta's
acquired.
narked.
Get Delta.
Okay.
New target acquired.
Kilo is narked and he's standing still. Okay, now he's moving.
Okay, Kilo.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
About 5 mechs have just walked around the C5 area. Watch yourselves over there.
New target acquired.
Lima is narked. Timberwolf.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Delta's narked, he's
Warning,
wide open.
incoming missile. New target acquired.
Yeah, these guys are all discombobulated right now. Good job. Keep up the rain fire. I'm narking them as I get them.
New target
Delta is wide
acquired.
open, is in a canyon, but he is narked.
Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
You guys are tearing them up. I love this group. You guys are hitting them as fast as I can light them up.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Sweet. Just saw him light up in D4.
Yeah, I'm gonna go jam his ECM.
Target
done.
acquired.
Captain Lane's been rocking this guy.
Target destroyed.
Good job, Captain Lane.
Nice job, everyone.
Great job, Captain Lane. You've been rocking them. Good job. Not a lot of damage, but it's the assists. It's the components. I mean, narc kills, scouting. Wow. First victory of the day on this one. Got ×2. First one playing it. This is Ranger Lee. By the way, I was streaming this. YouTube, gaming.youtube.com. Look for Ranger Lee. You'll see your fine handiwork right there at the end. See, there's the gold. So you can use real cash to get what's called MC, and you can buy any of these with gold. However, for in-game cash, I can buy any of these. And here's my in-game cash. You make all planes, like same as World of Tanks or World of Warships. This one here is a hero mech, medium, 8 medium lasers you can see on there, 9 energy hard points. The thing is, you can only buy this with gold. It's got a if I click it, generally these have a unique camouflage system. The difference being, if I go over here, and look what this is, exact same mech that you can buy. The only difference, it also has one small laser, and you can modify anything. So as you're looking at this, you can modify it to, get rid of the small laser if you want it to be exactly like this. Or you can, go 9 medium lasers by lowering some armor or engine weight. You probably don't want to lower your engine weight, but that's an example there. All of these have, a regular one you could buy that just doesn't have, you see that's got the unique color. So this one's the hero, that's the H. That's the champion mech. The 2C would be, that's the clan version. You notice gold and in-game money. Depending what you like. I'm a big fan of the clanner stuff, so I have a Timberwolf, just one. And you can buy packages. Now you can actually go on and they make packages so you can spend cash and get a whole bunch of mechs with spending cash, or you can just play the game and buy them like this. I have been spending money, so I'm only down to 14, so I couldn't buy one of these right now, not even this one yet, but a couple more games and I could. Actually, one more game I should be able to get it. Get about 200,000 a game if I wanted this one. The bigger one's obviously going to cost more. You see that, 17 million. And we look on here. This is the there's no hero mech. This is a champion. And of course, as a champion, you're going to find the exact one. These are clan mechs. The nice thing about clans, they got omnipods, so I can take any one of these mech and give it the exact same configuration of any other mech, because you can swap out the omnipods and give them whatever you want. You see, it's armed to teeth. Direwolf is slow though. It's painfully slow. Carries a lot of guns. Warhawk, I recently bought one of these. Ah, okay, roger that. Alright, what am I going to play? I think I'm going to play my... Didn't I have an alert? Yeah, roger that. I thought I had an alert here, but I guess not. Yeah, when you're back, I'll also show you the trial mechs. A whole bunch of mechs you can play without having to actually own them. And you still get the money. Anything good? Ooh. Ebon Jaguar. And a Battlemaster. What, I do want to play those. Ooh, Stormcrow. 5 energy points and 1 missile. What's on you? A lot of double heat sinks and a targeting computer. What do I want to... See, this is the next mech I'll get. Probably get us the Stormcrow and load that up with lasers. Alright. So I'm gonna go back to owned. You. I haven't played with you. I'm actually gonna mech lab a bit. I have 1 ton. Oh, but I can only fit one. At least with the PPCs. Oh, I don't have another laser. Ooh, I could put that on there. Doesn't do anything for me. Oh, what about loading it with machine guns? The Goslar will open them up and then get them with machine guns? You know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that. Are we actually going to do something that's not HPG manifold? Twice in a row? Yes! Yes! So I'm thinking about going back to how this original build was on this one. Actually, I think it was my Prime. Had the Gauss rifle. And now that I'm playing more and I get the ECM working right, I understand why. You know, get around in these back areas and snipe at them and they don't see where the round's coming from. The PPCs, while having long range, remember the dog knows where it came from. So I do think I'll be doing the Gauss rifle build, trying out again, sniper build on this, on the Shadowcat. But if this new patch they get rid of the cooldown or the wind up or the charge on the Gauss rifle, that's what it is, the charge. I'll make it a little more effective.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons
Still have
online.
issues working with that charge. Anybody that ever fired a musket or black powder gun, it's just like that. Dropping the hammer, getting the first pop of the powder to detonate the actual bullet charge. And you've got to track your target all the way through until the second shot. 2 quick pops. That's what a charge feels like. He's coming with me. The only reason I'm leaving the group is I do have ECM. That's what the slow burn. Yeah, am I near anything? Oh, I should be going to cap with that. I'm going to provide you fire support from Echo 7.
Target acquired.
Hey, the guys with me out here, let's go hit Epsilon. Out from behind them.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them. They're going in force to those points.
New target acquired.
Heading back with the main group. We don't want to get picked apart out there.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Got it, watching the flank.
Go. Target.
New target acquired.
Yeah, this is my Shadowcat, probably my favorite mech. Not this particular build. I've got another one that I really like.
Switch target.
New target acquired.
Back to golf.
Target destroyed.
India missile launcher.
New target acquired.
Yeah, I figured by the time I got back, I'd be dead. We light the loss.
Finish cap cannon. Switch focus, focus.
Hotel.
Stay up muted. Back to India.
India.
Critical.
Okay, caps.
Are you guys looking
You
over
got
golf?
Ranger Lee. Head to Kilo 8 with the other skater. Never mind, Nick Cutter's got that one. Fast movers, Echo. I'm going to call behind you.
Target Delta.
Okay, I'm taking my scat to Echo. Or Epsilon.
Yeah, if you split up for caps, make sure your team up. At least 2 on each.
As you
Delta
notice,
and
this
Gamma Gen.
Shadowcat has mask, which allows me to reverse the speed. And what's cool about this, watch. I slow down as I go. Boom, instant speed.
Okay, I got Gamma.
I mean, I'm instantly up to the max speed.
Help us out, cap that one.
And we want to get the cap because they've got the majority and we don't want them to win by caps, but all I have to do is stop it. I don't even have to switch it over. But I do have to be careful.
Target acquired.
I only have 3 left, but I want to make sure I don't get jumped. Yeah, the other other side of the map. We've only lost one. Yeah, they're getting rolled. Great to see you, Grizzly. That was a great fight you had earlier.
Thanks. Major League, go ahead and move off. I'll get this. Hedges done. Okay, 3 targets left.
New target
Charlie.
acquired.
Foxtrot.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Kilo, let's go to
New target acquired.
Back.
Away. Nice. That was a great game. Well played. Good teamwork.
Nice work.
So what you're seeing now is one of the other game modes in here. It's not always just kill every mech, even though we did that time. Conquest and Assault are 2 popular ones. Skirmish is the team deathmatch, and there's a time limit to every game. So dual PPCs, pretty long range, 377. It's a great map for it. I was able to fire more than I normally could and have some good cooldown. First one of the day in this particular model, so nice bonus. 7 kill assist. And some bonuses there. Wow, skill changes went up again. Wow, I'm having a good day. Now, part I think in that game that helped out a lot is as I came up behind the enemy lines, I was debating whether to fire or get closer, but by firing, I had a couple of their assault mechs turn to face me. Their friendly assault mechs that were in the front, they didn't get their fire support, so our team was able to focus on them and take them down, and it kept 3 of those big guys from engaging that fight too, which I still think we would have won, but it lessens the amount of damage being done to our team because some of their big guys were turned around and worried about us instead of helping their friends up front, which is a smart move. If I'm hitting them in the back with dual PPCs, it's only a few shots before they drop, as most people don't put a lot of armor in their back. But yeah, Shadowcat. I'll show you my favorite one. It's a funny build, but I've grown to love it. It's been this guy here. I've had my best games in this sucker. Get the loadout. LRM 10s with Artemis, 2 of them, and 3 small pulse lasers. And I run ECM. I get around behind the lines and I fire my LRMs from behind. So if they're trying to hide from our frontline mechs LRMs, waiting behind cover, I start hitting them and there's no cover. So they move out, which puts them in front of my team. And with those small pulses and the ECM near the end of the game, I'm able to get right behind mechs and get right up on them, and they don't even know it, and use those small pulses to finish them off. It's been, yeah, it's fun. And of course, these are all the mechs I have. I was showing you earlier this one, both Industry and Clan. And if you do trial mechs, these are all mechs you can play right now. You can do any mech, and you get the money and the experience for them. Just if you don't own it, you can even get skills for them. It's just you're not going to be able to save the configurations after you shut down your game. So every time you come in, if you make changes, you have to do it each time. It's pretty cool. So anyway, I just do own since I've got that stuff on. Now I'm going to show you. This is not my AC-10 build. This is my large laser build. Loadout, modules, no modules. So I'll need to put a module in it. Loadout, save. I'll show you this one. Slower Timberwolf. You're MechWarrior player, so you recognize this bad boy. It's the first one I ever bought. And then my dumb ass made a mistake. I bought one I could have bought with in-game money. I used gold because I had some from starting. That was a dumbass. That was a different one I could have gotten for if I wanted to use gold. And I could have just paid the in-game counts. But anyway, so I've got that. Loadout on there. Let me put my module, radar deprivation. First thing you want to save up for if you ever started playing again. And believe me, it took me a while. I was in the beta for this thing. And when it came out of beta, I was so upset because it was not ready. And there was no difference between the last day of beta and when it went live. And so even though I had a founder's pack, I didn't play. I didn't play for years. And I just started about a month and a half ago playing again. And I had to get past the, learning. I was used to the old MechWarrior, just get in and play and everything, was fairly easy. Once you learn the nuances, this game is so much fun. It really is. So, let me show you the loadout in here. Oh, radar deprivation. So what this does, radar deprivation, when moving out of sight, an enemy loses target on you. So what happens is, if you'll notice when you first start playing, you get hit with LRMs a lot, especially if you're up front in a big mech. And even when you're buying cover, you're wondering, why are they still shooting me? So after you get a lock on someone, if they do not have radar deprivation, the lock will stay on them for a good 3 or 4 seconds after they move out of your line of sight. And radar deprivation, that's if you're the one that gets a lock on them. And that's from scouts. If a scout sees you and you don't know the scout's there, then you're kind of screwed either way. This doesn't help. But what happens is, let's say you and I are fighting, I'm in my Mad Cat, and I lock on you. Well, someone with LRMs that's within range can start hitting you with LRMs because I have a lock. If you move out of sight, I keep that lock for an extra 3 to 4 seconds before it goes away, and that whole time they could be launching LRMs. With radar depth, the moment you're out of sight of whoever sees you, it goes away, and those missiles will just continue to fall to where they last saw you. So if you're moving, it'll just hit the ground, and they'll lose a lock and can't fire anymore at you anyway. And you get that from the skills. That's how this works. There's skills for the mechs, like World of Tanks style, World of Warships. The pilot tree is what you're looking for, and everyone in the dog, and it's probably why it costs 15,000 general XP. There's XP for your mech, and there's general XP. You get plenty. It's 15,000 general XP to get this, and once you unlock it, it's 6,000 of in-game, or 6 million. So generally I only have a couple, and I move them between mechs. So that's what you see me doing. I move them between mechs because it's 6 million. I can't have one for every mech. That just costs too much. I only planned on having 2. I've got 3 because I mistakenly put one on a mech and didn't realize it wasn't one I already owned in inventory, and so I spent 6 million on a third one. So now I'm real careful to keep an eye on that. Outside here, there's advanced zoom, and once you get them, you buy the modules and you put them wherever you want. The advanced zoom I intend to put on my Shadow Cat, and I haven't done that yet. So yeah, I'm glad I saw this because I forgot to do that. Anyway, I saw you just fired up. And there's also training grounds. I don't know if you saw the last time you played, they had this. There's the testing grounds in the academy. You go through there, you actually get extra mech bays, and I think you get some gold too if you go through and finish the academy run. Must be bound, but arm lock? What do you mean arm lock? Oh, because I turned off my default. By default, my arms aren't locked. That's right, so I gotta go to the options. Toggle arm lock. Well, shit. Oh, okay. Let me see here. Are you on my friends list, Crimson? So you'd click this, and then alerts. You should see an invite for me there. Call Captain Lame. He was from Lane. He's from that previous game we were in. Again, this one here. And alerts. Aviating penguin, that'll do it. Alright, so I'm going to add you. Alerts, no. Player does not exist. I spelled it wrong. Oh, you're offline. There you are. I think. No. No. No, no, no. How do I leave here? There we go. Okay, so let me see. explore and basic training. Do the basic training. I had to go back in there to see it.
Yeah, I have to do it again. I know
You've
I've
done
done
that?
it once.
Okay, well, you can do Explore Academy and play all the stuff, and there's also Testing Ground. So at least you go in there and you're not just getting hammered by people.
I want to go back to basic training so I can remember how to do this game again.
Awesome. Yeah, it's once you got the nuances, it's a blast. And I had best game I've ever had. It feels like a hole-in-one. You know, if you ever do golf and you hit that hole-in-one, which I haven't.
I do not play golf.
Yeah, it's the, or even like trap shooting when the first time you hit that skeet and
Okay.
it melts and you're like,
Oh.
wow, that's awesome, and you want to do it again.
Did I tell you that I have a foreign exchange student from Denmark?
No, you didn't. How awesome.
Well, I got a foreign exchange student from Denmark. Yesterday I asked her if she was ready to experience freedom, and I took her shooting.
I love it. What did she shoot?
She shot my AR-15. She
Nice.
shot my 40 cal. I have a Beretta 22 ARX.
Nice.
And then she shot a 12-gauge shotgun that she did not like. And she shot my dad's 44 mag. She didn't like that one either.
Yeah, the kick on that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now she can wear a U.S. flag shirt and say America.
Yeah.
No, that's so cool. I like that. It really experienced freedom.
Oh, yeah, I remember this now.
Yeah, there are a lot of little nuances that help that make things better. That module really changed the game. Building up the skills on the mechs that you play, that's a big deal. Because the mechs you start with, in their base form, they're so much better once you increase the skills and you increase...
I'm listening to the,
Yeah.
I'm listening to the in-game thing, so I can't really hear you.
No problem. I'll be quiet till you're ready. Better than
Oh, I forgot how boring this was.
before. Alright, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to jump into a quick game with my Timberwolf. Looks like it's going to be Frozen Collective and Skirmish. Nope, mining.
What have I done?
What do you mean?
So boring.
Oh.
The basic training.
Oh, yeah, it is. You don't have to do the whole thing. You can get out. And we can get just right into the
This
game.
is how you turn left.
Gets better once you get to the parts where you start shooting mechs. I like the little race one. You have to get through it a certain amount of time, and you got mechs shooting at you. And you shoot back to disable them for a few seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, nothing beats straight up combat. Being in game.
Yeah,
Where
I'm
you
doing
going,
the
dude?
the race one right now. I'm about to start it.
Well, I'm gonna go with my big guys. Fuck. Just ran right into. Oh, that's a lot of heat. Oh, I should have broke those medium lasers apart. Wow, it's a lot of heat. Oh, we are so spread out, it's not even funny. Oh, what? Already dead? Oh my fucking god.
Echo line's clear.
How the hell do we lose 3 big mechs just immediately? Yeah, this thing definitely does damage. 4-1 immediate right off the bat. This sucks.
Basic targeting, that's what I need.
Ah, fuck. Wow, that was sudden. Dude, I'm in a game where we're getting our asses beat hard. How is
Juliet,
how do they
right?
see me?
CT should be. Good kill.
That's how. Fuck. Yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah, that was awful. I gotta definitely redo those medium lasers.